All right, so obviously, this wasn't my planned video, but it's come to my attention that it's quite easy to duplicate explosive jars. And the fact that this is a thing and this has been going on for some time now, and this just goes into all my other rant videos and gripes about Funcom as a company. This has been going on long enough that this should get patched quickly. And honestly, this should have been something tested prior to even the launch of being able to pick up structures. Why this is, oh my gosh, I don't condone this, by the way. Don't do this, but then at the same time, in even unofficial servers, people are already doing this. I asked the admin of the server I was playing on if I could test it because I was messing around with it in single player and actually stumbled upon it on accident. I've been testing different arrows and even grease orbs and whatnot with explosives and damages, just curious and having some fun. And I noticed when I picked up a foundation, I got the bomb back, but the bomb blew up. And I was like, all right, maybe I'm just bugged. And, I took admin privileges away and tried it and it still did it. And I was like, well, maybe my single player is bugged. And then I looked into it and I got permission from the admin to test this on the server, and I turned one bomb into 40 bombs in no time. It's, wow. I know we've made comments before that maybe Funcom should readdress the whole farming in Conan. I didn't mean this. I didn't mean to make it completely easy for all the people out there busting their ass to get the stuff to make the bombs, and then you can have plans, and the cheaters are going to be doing this, just duping bombs left and right where you could have vaults upon vaults. You can literally, holy crap. This should be, if this doesn't get patched and fixed quickly, I'm going to be even more disappointed. This is something else. Like, I don't think I've ever played a game where you could easily dupe something so important like that. I'm just curious what else, are the possibilities endless here? Probably not, but I'm sure there's other things you could figure out with this. How is this not properly tested? I've said it countless times that Funcom probably cares more about the financials of their game rather than the actual enjoyment that people get out of it. And but if this doesn't get patched quickly, this is a huge issue for especially official servers. Even unofficial servers that do have active admins, this is hard to kind of, see if someone's doing it. Especially on servers like a 2x, 3x, 4x, and beyond. Farming bombs is not hard, and if they have basic resources in the base that maybe look like they were crafting and, say they just have a few hundred bombs, most admins aren't going to bat an eye. The amount of work you'd have to do as an admin to make sure that people are legitimately crafting these bombs it'd be absurd and time consuming and almost a second job for you if you had a job on top of it. I'm sad because in where I'm currently standing, I have no interest in playing this game at all until this is addressed. I'm still going to do some videos I've been wanting to do, and I'm still going to be pumping out some Conan content, but as for like playthroughs and rating and actually, playing the game, because I actually do like grinding. I just enjoy that in the game. I like farming. I'm a little farm bot. But now the fact that you can just easily dupe these things like that, oh my. What is going on over at Funcom? Seriously? Like, what in the actual is going on? Please, someone tell me. I just remember yesterday too, I was even on the forums for like their announcements. Just, I'm always checking every so often to see if there's any maybe information on the update coming out and maybe news in the community that, might be relevant to me, something that I might be interested in that I'd like to share with you guys and share my thoughts on it. Didn't see anything about this. and I stumbled upon it by accident, and I looked over at my girlfriend and I asked her if she could look it up real quick for me while I was testing it. And yeah, she told me that the people have been posting this left and right. Now, I'm not going to tell you to use this because it's clearly an exploit and it ruins the game for me, which is why I said I have zero interest in playing this game, because I'm not going to know who's legit and who's not legit anymore. As if hackers weren't bad enough, and now the ease to just duplicate a great resource, you know, something that people do want and seek in this game with such ease is it's disheartening for me as a whole. This is just going to drive more people away from the game. This is just going to frustrate more people. It's even driving me away because right now I know that until this is fixed, this is something that even on an unofficial server, the admins are going to have a hard time regulating people abusing this. And it's just, you know, if you play the game legitimately and you're out there farming for all this stuff, good on you. That's what you should be doing. That's the point of the game, to keep it fair and balanced for everyone. But you know, there's going to be big clans out there, big groups and cheaters, and just taking full advantage of this. And you're going to use the point, well, everyone else is probably doing it, so I'm going to do it too. I'm not going to do it. I'm just going to take a break from the game. I'm going to continue probably on the server that I'm currently on to just, you know, play out the wipe and see how it goes. But this is I feel for some people out there right now that are probably getting hit hard by this, because I know how official is, and this is I'm sorry for all of you. I don't know why I'm saying sorry like it's me that, you know, works for Funcom or something, but this is just disheartening. You know, the amount of work you put into a game, and then something as simple as placing down a foundation and one explosive jar on it, and you could literally fill chest upon chest and vaults upon vaults of explosives where you'd never need it again. It takes away a lot from the game. It does in any game to me. That's why I don't like cheaters in games. It's just like, what's the point? Wow, you have an advantage. You're cheating. You're exploiting. Blah, blah, blah. Great. Good for you. And this is just going to hurt the game even more. It's going to hurt the player base even more. It's going to hurt people's faith and trust in Funcom even more. I've seen big exploits happen for other games, and I'm sure many of you have as well. And usually they're addressed quickly. Like there's a kill switch engaged or something where they just kill it, and then they fix it, and then they update it and whatnot. The fact that this is going around and the amount of damage that has already probably been done from this, I don't condone it. It's like there's no point in playing the game if you're just going to cheat to get somewhere in it. You're not earning it. To me personally, it never feels as good. When I farm all day and I craft up a ton of bombs, that feels good. It's like I did that. That was my hard work. I put the time and effort, and then I'm going to take that time and effort and apply it to someone's base. And I'm going to try to take their stuff, or at least have some fun PvP encounters. You know, that end game is what I go for. And this just jumps you up in end game. Just go ahead, farm enough resources for one bomb and dupe it till you're bored. I don't know. Good luck to all of you out there on official and even unofficial servers. If you're playing PvE, well, it's not a big deal, I guess, but oh my gosh, Funcom, please, for the love of God, fix this. Your game's already hurting in the population department, and things like this cannot be happening. It is just going to drive more people away. Alpha clans on official already have tons of bombs they don't know what to do with, but now we're going to make sure they just don't care. It's like, oh, big deal. I died with all these bombs on me. Who cares, you know? I guess the last thing I'll just say, you know, to touch up on this, if you guys enjoy Conan content, you like listening to me rant my thoughts and opinions, go ahead and subscribe. I will be releasing more Conan content, of course, and I hope one day I'll get to release a good video where it's about me praising something rather than literally confused. I'm going to be taking a break from actually the grind on the game and playing on an unofficial server right now because there's no point, like I have stated multiple times. I'd suggest you guys take a break too, unless you have a base to defend, then defend it. But if you're newly wiped, I would probably just take a break from the game and wait for this to get fixed, and maybe we'll get some other fixes that we've been asking for. Or maybe they'll just wait and let this run rampant for a while and address it with update 3.0, which would be terrible. Like I said, if you just take a moment to think about what this could do to the player base. This could potentially be, it's like, I mean, if everyone's doing it, then who cares, right? Is that their mentality? Like, is this going to be another one of those stacking things? Like, hello, yes, we know people are duping bombs, but we can't fix it right now. So we're going to turn a blind eye to it. Oh, sweet Jesus, I hope that's not the case. All right, anyways, I'm out here. This is just meant to be a short rant video on this, and I couldn't believe this was real, but it is. Oh boy.